break it. I'm watching her hands. Sarge! 2543, come to my 20. You roll down the window. Can you roll it down?
What's up?
You're going the wrong way on 2nd Street, and then you also hit a curb and popped both your tires on this side. How much alcohol have you had tonight?
Nothing.
So why are you slurring?
I'm not slurring.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, okay?
Hey, yeah. Just because you said I slurred, there's no reason.
So you're refusing to get out of the vehicle? 25 Metro. 201, refusing to get out of the vehicle, slurring her words. Smell alcohol coming from inside the vehicle as well.
Oh, 2 inches.
201 just rolled up all the windows, refusing to get out. Doors are locked. I need you to step out of the vehicle. I need you to step out of the car. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. I've already explained that to you. Step out of the vehicle. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. If you don't step out of the vehicle, we will break your window. We'll remove you from the vehicle. It's your choice. Step out of the vehicle. 25 Metro. So be advised, driver's going to be off-duty NMSP officer. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
The officer shows her sergeant's contact in her phone, signaling she's going to call him. It's unclear what she thinks the sergeant will do in this situation. Nevertheless, she's about to attempt to drag him into this mess.
Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. I'm going to break the window. I don't care who you're calling. Step out of the car. I will break the window. Step out of the vehicle now. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. I will break the window. Hold on. Wait for the other guys to get here. State Police Hall. She's 47. Step out of the vehicle. We're going to break the window. This is your last warning.
This woman to be a police officer and still act like this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't care what you're celebrating that night. I don't care how good a time you're having. You have not only the responsibility, but the duty to be better than this. She realizes the laws she's breaking. She knows full well what she's doing. She knows that she's putting other people's lives in danger by driving intoxicated, and she chose to ignore all of that. And now she's not cooperating, and she thinks calling the sergeant, like this guy's gonna come bail her out. No way. She's gotta be smarter than this. She knows better, and she's deliberately making bad choices here.
This is your last warning, or we will break the window. No, break it. I'm watching her hands. Get out! Step out! Step out! Step out! Sarge! Roll over! Sarge! Roll over! Sarge! I got her here. Sarge! Roll over that way. Sit up. Sit up. Here, just roll this way, okay? Yeah. Look, sit up. Let's go put her in my unit. Did you have any glass on you in your mouth, anything like that? Yep. You did? Okay, we'll get your voice for you. Ready? Passenger side. Passenger side.
Negative. I won't get in the car until my sergeant gets there.
And we're not waiting for you, Sergeant. You're under arrest. Get in the car.
Come on. Here, get in your unit. You can
Put in your unit, boy.
we can pull you through.
Yeah. Yeah, you can transport for me.
Look, have a seat. Have a seat. You know how this works?
Yep. Watch your legs. Just kick you.
Think it's cool, huh? You think it's cool?
Sit down.
Dude, she came off of 2nd Street the wrong way, came towards me this way. So I was westbound 66, and I seen her vehicle come out of 2nd Street the wrong way. She came eastbound 66. The light was red. She went around the car. The light turned green. She sped up, hit the sidewalk, the curb, jumped the curb high as hell, popped both her right tires. I lit her up. She pulled in right here. She wouldn't open this window. She's like, go to the passenger side. So I went to the passenger side. She rolled it down about that much. And you could smell the alcohol. Seen it was her. So I called for you. Came to the driver's side window. She started calling Roman from the state police. She starts yelling, screaming, I'm not getting out. I ain't getting out. I ain't getting out. So get out of the car. We're going to break the window. She locked all the doors. And then we broke the window.
He gave her so much time to comply. Like, this officer was so patient with her. He gave her so many warnings. You know, he knows he's dealing with one of his own. He's dealing with another police officer who knows the procedures, knows how all this is supposed to go. She should have known to cooperate much earlier. Not even much earlier, because she didn't cooperate at all. The idea that a cop who knows how all of this works makes them push her to the point where they have to break through her window, it's just crazy. You know, I don't know if we're going to find out more of the context for why she got drunk and what exactly is going on with her, but it's just so hard to believe that she would have that poor of judgment. And obviously she's drunk, she's wasted, so her judgment is not going to be the best right now, but this goes beyond that. She should never have been in this situation to begin with. Her desperation, her complaining, her moaning to her, Sarge, got really hard to listen to after a while. He's not going to bail you out, lady. That's not how this works. It's got to be so tough for these officers to do this to someone who's a colleague of theirs. But they realize that she created this situation for herself. It is of her own doing, and she is subject to the same laws that any of us are, including them. So her career is obviously over after this, and it's only her fault.
She wouldn't get out, so we drug her out, put her in cuffs, and you could smell the alcohol in her breath bad. State police knows her. Sergeant's on the phone right there.
Is it Roman?
Yep. I'll call Roman. She showed me the phone like that, and it said Sergeant Roman. Dude, when you were breaking the window, I was watching her hands, because she's an officer. I don't know what she's got. So I'm watching her hands, and I see the fucking glass hit me in the face, and I'm like...
So are you trying with it?
Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DWI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test. See, do you agree to take our test, yes or no?
Did you do the SFSCs?
Do you agree to take our test, yes or no?
Did you do the SFSCs or no?
I did not.
Okay.
Do you agree to take our test?
What? Based on what?
Do you agree to take our test, yes or no? I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in a court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement in New Mexico law that you take a breath test. Do you now agree to be tested, yes or no?
Can you get state police here?
No. Do you now agree to be tested, yes or no?
Can you get state police here? Yes
no,
or
I cannot. No.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so based on that...
Do you now agree to be tested, yes or no? I consider your actions a refusal to be tested. You're under arrest for aggravated DWI. She refused to answer me. Taking it as a refusal. Log me 11015. Aggravated DWI. I'm going to go off now. Now that she's in the unit 15, then I read her.
New Mexico State Police Officer Rachel Hall had served for 4 years and 8 months at the time of her arrest. A partially empty bottle of vodka was found under her seat, and she later declined to take a breathalyzer test. She was charged with aggravated driving while under the influence of alcohol, consuming and/or possession of an alcoholic beverage in an open container in a motor vehicle, 3 counts of resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer, failure to maintain a traffic lane, and driving on the wrong side of a road. Immediately following her arrest, Hall was placed on administrative leave. Before the internal investigation concluded, she chose to resign. New Mexico State Police Chief Troy Weisler expressed deep disappointment, stating that Hall's actions were a breach of public trust and did not reflect the values of the department.
I think we learned a little something about her behavior there toward the end. She didn't want to comply until the state police came to handle the situation. The officers pulling her over apparently are not state police, but are local police. And her, as a state police officer, thinks that that supersedes the local police. I don't know if this is elitism or if it's just desperation or if it's just poor, drunken judgment, but she thought that being a state police officer meant that she had a way to get out of this. She thought that that was going to help her somehow and that she'd be able to avoid responsibility if only her state police came in and took over for her. Like, oh, like they're the super police and the regular police. They're going to be powerless once my Sergeant Roman gets here because we're the state police and we're better than you. If that's what she was thinking, that she deserves this even more. State police and local police do have different jobs, although they have, overlapping duties and jurisdictions. But she still needs to understand that it doesn't matter if it's state or local police, she's still not above the law. She didn't understand that. She behaved recklessly, carelessly, and irresponsibly by drinking, putting herself, any civilians in the area, any drivers, these other cops at risk. I thought it was also interesting how the officer we'd been following on the body cam mentioned how nervous he was when he started breaking through the glass, because when you're pulling over another cop, there's a good chance that person is armed. He doesn't know if in her intoxicated state, she's going to do something with a weapon that could put him in danger. I just thought that was really interesting and highlights how dangerous these situations are. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you back here in the next one.